Shalom. Kol Holo Yahweh Ba'ashum Yahushua Ba'ashum Rakach Chodash. The boss of the apostles, the boss of the elders. A great millstone rule well and tells his truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful Lekin, Spec Burn 1 Shalom. So I saw this video earlier today. It's pretty graphic, but kind of skip through that real quick, YouTube wise. But if you look up the story, they got videos out there as well. They're out there, but pretty much this man, he set this woman on fire. And hey, looking at the pictures, looking at the video, man, it was pretty rough, man. Like nobody was coming to save her, nobody was coming to help her, like fan her down. And it looked like, from the video, she was already gone, really. And from what I'm reading, or from what I heard as well, she was pretty much asleep. She was asleep, and he just set her on fire. And that's rough, man. And, we do these lessons to warn the flock, to warn the sheep, that this is going to be an everyday thing in Jacob's trouble. A lot of chaos, a lot of mass murder, man. And you see what the people are shouting. Mass deportation now, right? And what the elders say, right? Northern Kingdom gets it first. Judah gets it worse. And so we're coming into times of Jacob's trouble. Now, we believe a lot of these immigrants, so-called illegal aliens, a lot of them are sleeper cells, sleeper soldiers, which are getting ready for the battle. But you do also have some of our Northern Kingdom brothers up here, coming up here, wreaking havoc, just being Jake, So there's two sides to this thing, all right? Sleeper cells and actual Jake coming up here, doing their thing. All right, Jake is going to be Jake. We under the curses. A lot of them's going to act up. And then you have your sleeper cells out there that, try to put the blame on Jake as well, right? And so that's a horrible way to go out. And looking at that, like I said, I'm kind of be quick with it, Hey, we waiting to see the downfall of Babylon the Great, right? We're going to see a lot of, Yahweh Ratazah, we those men, we're going to get that spiritual power, Yahweh Ratazah. We're going to get beaten up in them chariots. We're going to see a lot of these people end up in a situation like that. So that's just a prelude to what's going to happen. The scriptures also speak of you're not supposed to be asleep, be awake, be vigilant, which I'm going to get that in a second. You can look at this situation in a spiritual sense. She was asleep and she got judged. And so, we telling the flock, don't be out here spiritually asleep or you're going to get judged, right? She wasn't expecting to be lit on fire, right? That's a horrible way to go. And nobody's trying to help you. Nobody's trying to fan you. Well, get the fire off because I watched the video. I'm kind of be quick with it. Salaki, y'all. I saw the video and the dude was still there. All right, the dude was still there and he was fanning the flames. Now you understand flames get stronger with a little bit of air, right? The proper way to do, take her down to the ground, douse her, Nobody was doing that, man. I get this right here, Matthew 24 and verse 13, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, right? These are the times that we coming into. You're going to see straight demons out here, man. Straight demons. Family members, friends, random people that they don't know. They're going to take their hate and anger out on them. Which, at the end of the day, it's the Lord's Spirit putting these demons on them. All right, these spirits of vengeance and judgment upon these people to do the Lord's bidding. Right? Since I got verse 13 right here, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So no one's saved. Got a lot of these Christians out here screaming, still to this very day, screaming that they saved. You are not saved. You have to go through it. You're not just going to be given the kingdom. All you got to do is go to church every Sunday and live like a demon for the whole week and thinking that you good. Nah, it don't work that way, right? You got to make your call and election sure. You got to show that you have faith by your works, right? Not that your works save you, but you go into the scriptures. You're going to show the Lord that you're faithful unto him by doing the word, right? Doing that which is pleasing unto him, right? The elect is going to be doing the work. The elect is going to be praising the Lord in his true name. And we're going to need it because you got straight demons out there, man. The dude was still at the crime scene. If I'm not mistaken, he was still at the crime scenes trying to fan him, man. Making the flames go stay there a little bit longer, man. It's Isaiah 13 and verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. You see, these are the times that we're coming into once again. The men of the Lord are going to be given that power, that strength, that protection, that hedge over them. And we're going to need that once again because you're going to have a whole bunch of demons out there just causing chaos, right? Agents of chaos out there, man. Once again, Northern Kingdom gets it first, Judah gets it worse. It's coming, right? They talking about deportation now, right? And going into Trump's administration, it doesn't matter if you got your green card, right? You say your father came here so-called illegally, right? Because you got a whole bunch of other nations that do the same thing that our Northern Kingdom brothers do, but they get away with it, right? But here it is, you so-called come over here illegally, which if you really go into it, Northern Kingdom was in these over here in Babylon the Great here first. So how are you going to say they're illegal? But anyways, getting back to it, get to the point. Your father is illegal, but, the mother and, just say the mother, the children, they got their green cards. They deported the whole family, man. It doesn't matter. So you're going to see a whole bunch of chaos ensue from that, right? 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 2, I was quoting this earlier, which we'll get to it. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, so cometh as a thief in the night, right? It's not going to come as a thief in the night unto the elect. The elect is going to be watching. But everybody else is going to catch them off guard. Jacob's trouble is going to catch them off guard. Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, they shall not escape. You see that? They shall not escape. Make your call and election sure. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Verse 4, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. You see? Because you're watching. You're taking heed unto the prophecies. You are the children of light, the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Right? So check this. Therefore, let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober. And looking at this situation, what happened in the spiritual sense with your spiritual eyes open. She was asleep. If I'm not mistaken, she was asleep and she was lit on fire. So looking at it with your spiritual eyes, right? If you out here spiritually sleep, when you just, chilling out there, hey, these times are going to come at you, when you least expect it, right? And that's a quick way to get knocked out, right? That's a quick way to get knocked out, speaking in a fighting sense, right? You ain't got your guard up. That's an easy way to get knocked out. So spiritually have your guard up. Job 4 and verse 7, right? Everybody was saying, which we'll read, remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off, right? Why would you do this to this poor innocent woman? She wasn't innocent. She had to pay for whatever she did in her past life or in this life or both, whenever, all right? The Lord deemed it worthy for her to die in her sleep, to get burnt up while she was sleeping. And from the video, it's like, man, where her head at? Can't even see her head. I think she was still moving. I could be wrong, but I think she was still moving when he walked up to her, trying to fan her. Hey, that's a horrible way to go. But it says, where were the righteous cut off? Right? The righteous will not be cut off, even if some of the men of the Lord have to pass away in this truth. Right? They're still not going to be cut off. All of the elect is going to see the downfall of Babylon the Great. Right? The elect is going to have that hedge of protection over them. Especially when the enemy comes in like a flood, because, hey, they about to do damage out here. Psalms 37 verse 28. For the Lord, Yahweh Shemiah Shah, loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints. Once again, he forsaketh not his saints. Right? The righteous will not be cut off. Right? They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off, and that's coming. The seed of the wicked is going to be cut off. Right? Because, it's pretty much under this vibration of Babylon the Great. If the rulers are wicked, the people are going to be wicked. Right? So it spawned the seed of wickedness, man. People doing all types of wickedness, and they're not being judged according to how the Lord deemed them to be judged through the scriptures, through the true law of the Lord. Right? You kill somebody, you're supposed to be put to death. Right? Right? That's supposed to be put fear upon all the people of the nation, man. But you're not doing that. Oh, you just throw them in prison, lock away the key, right? Just doing all that. No, whatever judgment that they have done pursuant to, whatever law they have broken, they're supposed to be given that. That's why when we're in our kingdom, since we're the next rulers, the next righteous rulers and judges, right? This whole earth is going to be in order, and they're going to be thankful for that. Here it is, you do something, it takes years just to get to your trial, man. Come on, that's madness. It takes years, takes months just to get to your trial, just to get a conviction, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I was going to get Sirach 39:28, but you see it right there. The Lord, matter of fact, I can read it. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. The Lord put the spirit upon that man, right? Whether he's a Jake, agent, whatever. The Lord put the spirit upon that man to burn that woman in her sleep. And that was righteous. That was righteous judgment, right? And so make sure that you're doing the work so you won't be cut off like that woman, man. Right? A lot of these people are going to die a horrible judgment just like that. The scriptures speak of, the people, getting hit by those nuclear missiles, the nuclear fire, the eye sockets being burnt out, right? That's a horrible way to go. But yeah, I just want to do that quick lesson. Yahweh Ratazah is an edifying lesson. Awah Abad Babal Shalom.